And 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, y'all? Welcome to His Thing. I'm Kev on stage. Cheese.
That chick ain't
Welcome to another podcast episode. Smash that like button. Smash that notification button. Bangers all 2023. Bangers just for you and me. Church announcements. Our beloved Colorado lost our first game.
They got the brakes beat off of them. Lord,
no.
We got the brakes beat off of us. I decided to dress like Coach Prime. I'm Prime on stage today. Y'all better get me while you got me now, because this is the worst we ever gonna be.
Come on, that's what he said.
Now, there was a lot of hullabaloo because the Oregon coach, they had caught him on camera. He was like, we don't play for likes. They play for clicks.
Oh, man.
We play for the win. So get your pads on, barrel down, coil, and strike them. They was basically calling him borderline racist and stuff. And I was like, all right, take it easy, guys. Come on. It ain't all that. Now listen.
Like, no, it's race. It's race.
It ain't race. The thing that's interesting though,
What is it?
Oregon's whole recruiting strategy 10 years ago was, come here. We got Nike. We don't have nothing else but the best. We're going to have 756
use the same uniform twice
uniform
this year.
combinations. You're going to have the best locker room. So for Oregon to be talking about flashy, their whole thing
Was flashy.
is flashy. I said, no, that ain't that the pot calling the kettle black and gold.
Black and gold,
Yeah,
Kevin?
now the thing is, I'm like, if you watch college football, you know them coaches will say any doggone thing to motivate them kids.
Absolutely.
And then I seen the video of Colorado. I mean, the Colorado players was talking big trash. They was wiping their shoes on the logo, on the Oregon logo.
Oh, that's wild.
And then it came touchdown. People were upset. Like, he went for it on fourth down. Listen, man, you play to win the game.
The game's the game.
You play to, if you go for it on fourth down, you have an option to stop them.
Yeah.
All right. Now here's the thing: Colorado was never gonna beat Oregon this season.
People were betting on how much they were going to lose by.
They was not gonna beat Oregon with Travis Hunter. They could have had Dion from when he was in college
That's what I
on
said.
that team,
I said that too.
and he would have lost.
He
And they're
would've.
probably gonna lose this week to USC.
That's what I
And they're
was
probably
saying.
gonna lose to Wazoo. But if Colorado get bowl eligible, win 6 games, we got to start our sports podcast.
You never know, though.
Let's do it.
USC might have that Utah energy from last season.
And they got to play Utah.
I felt that too.
Pac-10 better than y'all be giving it
Caleb
credit
better
for.
show up
12.
this weekend. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I said, as well as Policy Genius, the Next Evo, and Chive and HelloFresh are the sponsors of today's episode. And I can't wait to tell you more about them after we talk about this Pac-10. God dang it.
Pac-12.
Bowl 12.
But they lost a couple.
Bowl
so
12.
They're getting closer to 12.
Yeah. Pineapple Bowl.
There we go.
Acai Bowl.
There we
they
go.
gonna be there.
All right, today on the docket, we got Usher Raymond has been selected to headline the Super Bowl halftime show. The WGA Writer's Strike is over.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's finna be over, man. Come on, believe in God.
It's up to
All
Sack
right,
now.
they done
actually.
made a Carly Russell movie on Amazon Prime. Kerry Washington family
Her too.
didn't tell her the truth about her lineage neither.
It's what always happens.
They went over there and did. We gonna talk about what black folks do when it come down to your mama is your auntie is your sister. Your sister was your mom. The grandma is the baby.
Most elegant one I've ever heard.
Yes.
I went to a sperm bank. I said,
The grandma is the baby. Black folks love it good. Your sister is your mama.
Listen,
Your auntie is your mama. Your grandma is your sister. And the grandma is the baby.
well, who am I? You your cousin. The falling line.
And you is your cousin. And you're a clone, by the way. And I'm a robot.
There you go.
Now fix me some dressing. All right, first things first. Usher Raymond is having the what?
Church
I'm so
announcements,
excited.
man.
This about
Usher
this
Raymond is having the time of his life.
because he should.
He should.
That baby angel of a man. First of all, he looks amazing. How?
He looks great.
And he knows how to interview well. I was watching some of his interviews, and I was like, why he do that? Why is he so charismatic? Shut up. Shut up.
That's that artist development from the 90s, Angel. That's when you took that baby in the garage for 2 years and you trained him up.
what they
By the
call
time that
shedding.
debut album came out, he knew all the dance moves. He could run and sing. He could dance. He could flip. They don't do that. L.A. Reid went and trained that baby.
Let me tell you, in his interviews, he's like, I said, don't leave your girl around me. That's what I said. First of all, I need you to add some gravel to your voice because you sound like a satin damn pillowcase. You're so freaking smooth. It pisses me off. And then his teeth is all there in white.
And he got an earring in the middle of his ear.
Come on.
I thought those were in-ears on the tiny desk.
No.
He said, let me pierce a thing that people ain't ever put, and I'm going to put diamonds right there.
He said, because why not? That'd be sexy.
And he did it.
And then don't he got a dimple or something? Shut up, Usher.
He skates good. He's all, even when he fell on the skates, he was like,
I would have bled out on that stage. I would have bled out. They would have had to pull in a gurney, and he just got up and kept dancing.
Let me tell you what. There was a girl whose tweet went viral who was like, Usher don't have enough hits, enough pop crossover hits to headline the Super Bowl. And yesterday she was like, y'all over here my mentions when y'all really should be thanking me for being the one who got Usher in the Super Bowl.
That's probably the same genre that's educating all the Swifties about football right now.
Oh, by the way, she getting it next year.
You think so?
Oh,
Super Bowl?
yes. Taylor Swift.
I can see that.
Mark my words.
I agree.
Taylor Swift, depending on where the Super Bowl is, because this is what Jay-Z has done. Now, remember when Jay-Z got the job, they was like, he ain't going to do nothing, he ain't going to do nothing. What he's done is at least match the artist to the Super Bowl. When it was in Miami, he had J-Lo and Shakira. When it was in L.A., he had the L.A. greats, Dr. Dre, Kendrick, Snoop. Then he threw in Eminem, Mary J. Blige. Right? It's in Vegas this year. Usher been dominating Vegas.
He's the king of Vegas.
He's the king of Vegas right now. And that's not a knock. Back in the day, it was like, and you're going to end up with a Vegas residency. Like, that was a negative thing.
This rekindled his entire career.
But also,
yeah.
and also, real quick, them Vegas people make bread.
Those tickets
Absolutely.
alone.
The puppet man, Jeff Dunham, he signed a $100 million contract to do this.
Take Yoda and get there, Kevin.
Do it. Hold on, Kevin. Singled out.
I'm finna sign $100 million.
Come on.
You don't
Okay,
have no
now
mouth.
this is
Do
going
it,
to take away from
but
you.
Kevin, do it good. But
I'm
do
doing
it
good. How you doing, baby Yoda?
Wait, you're.
Grover. What is you saying to me? I'm doing very good today. I just a baby green boy.
I
Kevin,
love
we can see
how
your lips
when you
moving.
do him, you look like you are stroking, like a good, like part of your side of your face. Then with
That's
no.
I got it. I'm gonna do it with my whole mouth closed. See, okay. Hold on.
Kevin gonna start farting.
I'm gonna movie. I don't know how they do it.
What?
I'm gonna baby boy.
What?
I never tried it before.
I don't think we can tell
Hold
that.
on, a baby boy. And the horse is with you. See,
They're
that's
not
why
gonna
they're not
give you
signing
$100 million.
They're not
The
gonna give
You're
you-
gonna be
horse is
right
with
here
you?
at this desk in front of these fake brick walls with me. All right.
Kevin just said the horse is with you.
So here's what I want to do. Usher got 13 minutes. 13 minutes.
Tight 13.
And I'm talking about tight 13. We need to curate his Super Bowl list of songs. We need the set list. We need to come together. It don't have to be the full song, but we need to curate 13 minutes. Now, the key is, as a group, the most important thing, I think, is the opening song. What is it going to come? Because you got to be from...
Daddy's home.
What?
Daddy's home.
No, it's too slow.
To me, I think he got to come out to... boop, 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 boop.
I disagree.
You don't think that's
was
going
that
to get you
pyro?
everybody high?
No.
That was Pyros.
That was,
I
yeah,
feel
oh, yes,
like-
pyros and lights.
I feel like it's got to be a more crossover one, and it's got to be, oh my.
No, my God.
Yes.
Angel.
I did it again,
No,
so I'm
no.
because you know who's in that stadium? Wahite.
I know you gotta-
And they're gonna be like, yeah, baby, let me love you down.
Now, I don't mind that song, by the way. I don't, but he can't open it.
I think so, because it's going to get the whites off of their feet.
We ain't got to worry about them at the beginning.
This is his show. He do.
Nah, man, he can't start out with that.
I did it again, so I'm let the beat drop.
God bless.
You know what? Here's what I think he should do. He should do Here I Stand in full, all 5 minutes. I don't care. Just do, because that's my song. Don't worry about that, Usher. It's me and you. It's Kev and Usher.
Right here.
All right, first song. Come on now. Let's be for real, Angel.
I was being for real.
He can't start off to, oh
Why
my
can't,
God.
Just because you don't want it?
No, because that ain't the hype is.
It is the one that
Okay.
is the most crossover, in my opinion. I feel like he needs to start with this crossover and then niche it down. That's my opinion.
That's a good point. I don't like it. 30 seconds.
Yeah, not the whole song, just to get the whites to know they know Usher songs.
All right, Usher. Oh my God, you got 30 seconds.
I think DJ God Is Falling in Love is a tighter crossover than Oh My God.
Is that EDM with EDM? Nah, I don't want that.
Baby, tonight.
I don't want it.
The DJ's got us.
I think so, though.
Yeah. Fall in love.
Let's do 1 minute because I don't want to break it down a second. No.
Come on, Steps. I hear him, Angel.
I'm giving you choreography here.
Can it go from Oh My God to yeah? That way we start up top. All right.
I think as long as it's a good energy.
Or
All right,
caught
that's
up.
2
Maybe
minutes.
caught up.
Ooh.
Okay, so now we're only doing 1 minute songs. So we need 13. And he actually don't have to do it, but if we do 13 songs.
And what's the song where he was like,
Come on.
You don't have to call?
That's
You
what I
don't
was
got
saying.
to call. Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
You don't have to call. It's okay, girl.
See, you better do the run.
I'ma be all right.
I'ma be
tonight.
all right.
Did you see the Campbell Babies doing that Nationwide is on my side in harmony and unison?
The who baby?
Tina's children.
All of Tina, the Campbell babies.
Yes.
Sound like you said the Kappa babies.
This is how we never get through segments.
Quick aside.
This is how we
I
never
gotta
get
show
through-
this to Angel, my friend. We got 9
This
songs
is how
left.
one segment takes over the entire episode.
You're right, Josh, but I got to share this with Angel. We got 9 songs left. Hold on, but you got to hear this nationwide. Just Tina Campbell teaching her babies how to do it. We're gonna get it together. Don't worry. That ain't the right. Watch her teach them, Angel. Get them right. No.
That's a baby.
Now they watch it now. Now they got it. Good black babies with vibrato.
This be me with my
I
kids
didn't
in the
realize
car.
that was Erica Campbell's daughter, and I remember when she sang that the first time.
Yeah. It just all of a sudden came back.
She was 48 years old when she did that.
Nationwide is on your side. And you know who else is? Policy Genius.
Man.
You know, life throws a lot of things at you. One of the things it'll throw at you is death.
Jesus Christ.
And you want to be prepared when that ball strikes you upside the head. And how I prepared was I got this life insurance policy together. And let me tell you, I did not realize how much of a relief it was going to give me until after I completed it. I was like, oh my goodness, my kids and my husband will be taken care of if anything happens to me. And I end up having to leave this earth before I thought I would, right? And a lot of you all might be thinking, why get some through my job? Half the time that is not enough to actually really help get your family back on their feet so that they can get life back together and moving in the right direction. If you have a family like I do, you know how much your loved ones depend on you. And in the worst case scenario, you wouldn't want them to worry about money. A good life insurance policy can give you peace of mind that if something happens to you, your family will have the safety net to cover mortgage payments, college costs, or other expenses so that they can get back on their feet and focus on what matters most. Already have insurance? I already told you that. Uncoverage through work? Listen, employee-sponsored life insurance, that's not going to be enough to protect you and give your family what they need. It more than likely won't. And it sure as heck won't follow you when you leave your job. Let me tell you from personal experience, it's super satisfying to check life insurance off your to-do list, and getting covered can be even more satisfying than when you use Policy Genius. I literally just had my mother do Policy Genius because the insurance policy that she had, it I guess like matured out, like you have a certain amount of years and then the insurance policy is over. So she needed to re-up. And I was like, Mama, go right with Policy Genius. It has been such a simple process for her. It's the same process that me and Marcus went through. super duper easy, and it was nice to have someone guiding me along the way that I could trust. Policy Genius knows how valuable your time is. That's why their technology makes it easy to compare life insurance quotes from America's top insurers in just a few clicks to find your lowest price. With Policy Genius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $292 per year for $1 million of coverage. Some options offer same-day approval and avoid unnecessary medical exams. Policy Genius has licensed award-winning agents who can help you find the best fit for your needs. They work for you, not the insurance companies. That means they don't have an incentive to recommend one insurer over the other, so you can trust their guidance. Policy Genius is for parents, caregivers, and anyone who has people who depend on them. They simplify the process of getting life insurance so you can protect the family you love No wonder, they have thousands of 5-star reviews on Google and Trustpilot. Your loved ones deserve a financial safety net. You deserve a smarter way to find and buy it. Head to policygenius.com and click the link in the description to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. That's policygenius.com.
All right, we got 9 more songs. We got Coming Out to Oh My God. We got Yeah. We got You Don't Have to Call. All right, so we got 9 more, Angel.
Okay, I'm pulling up his list. You Make Me Wanna?
You can do that.
Yeah, take it back. Take it back to old Usher.
You can do that. There goes my bed. Are we gonna slow it down at all during this?
Should we? I'm trying to think what Beyonce did, because she set a really gold standard.
She never came back down. Okay, You know what we haven't done yet? This is what we got to think about. What can Usher do? He can bring some people out. Okay? Lovers and Friends, he could bring out Luda. There's a song he did with Beyonce. Apparently, I didn't know this at the time.
You don't know this song?
Bad Girl or something? You got something like that?
It's, oh, Lord. Now, you just said that. Tonight. No.
Bad Girl? Is it Bad Girl?
Beyonce and Usher. It is.
You ain't do Lovers and Friends and bring out Ludacris?
Lovers and Friends is slow.
Ludacris, but Ludacris got to do it again.
Sorry.
Loving This Club. Patreon saying Loving This Club.
Alicia.
Sorry. Shut up. Oh, I got too many.
Okay, Angel, you is 43 right now.
I got too many tabs up.
Loving This Club is going in. Patreon, you're absolutely right. Not My Boo. I will never vote for that. I don't. If he does that, I'm turning the game off.
That's one of his biggest songs.
I don't care.
You gonna turn the TV off?
I'm gonna mute it.
I bet you won't.
I will mute it.
I'm trying to play Bad Girl. Yeah.
What
y'all know about
a supermodel?
I'm trying to think what he
Beyonce was on. That's the one where he hit the Nicki Minaj butt with the guitar.
I don't recall her being in this song. She danced with him. They have a song together that's a Beyonce song.
Is that Nicki Minaj butt performance live?
No, this is Beyonce.
No, I mean, but did he do a live performance where he was like backing up against her butt? He had a guitar.
Likely, huh?
They said she was just in the video.
Okay, I was about to say, no, the song they got together is a Beyonce song.
Okay.
Okay, but anyway.
Okay, what about Nice and Slow? You got me. USHERAYMYMOND. And tell you what I want to do to me. You got to make me feel like Joe to see every time. He got to do Nice and Slow, ain't it? He got to do it.
Hold on, Nice and Slow. Hold on.
Get Adam Backstone on the horn, Josh. Get Basic Black Entertainment on the horn.
I've been making.
Don't you got his line?
I got his line.
Okay, no, the song that I've been having my son learn, I feel like Nice and Slow can be on there. I think we might be a little too early. Is You Remind Me of a Girl.
You remind me.
I once knew. I've been making.
So you don't care about Middle America no more. You just give them Oh My God and then that's it.
They get two. They get
what about his
EDM, a solid intro.
What about his EDM era where he had that song with David Guetta?
What? Tell me, sing it.
David Guetta. That was
Without You.
Yeah. With that, it sounds like the bubblegum commercial. This is David Guetta and Usher. Hold on, let me turn myself down because I already made fun of Angel, so I can't make the same mistake she did.
No, I had 2 tabs of us open. Could not find the second one.
This is David Guetta, Angel, with Usher. Remember this one?
I
This dope felt like a Super Bowl.
He probably still eats off this record, though.
What?
They're running this in a beat side to this day.
This is the white people will love it.
They'll love it.
And you have to cater to the whites some. Yes.
This was an era for him. He had a couple songs like this. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, I do know this song. Everybody, yeah, Super Bowl, yeah. This one Usher had the mohawk at this time. All right, man, that's all I can take. Ugh. Are we putting that on?
Yes.
You sip on a Coors Light with that one, man.
We have to put it on.
Yes, the whites are there, and
That's where all your pyros are going to be at, Ken.
When Led Zeppelin and the rock bands came on, they didn't care about what the blacks wanted to listen to. They went on there and sang their song.
Exactly.
He should not have to cater to you. Destiny's Child reference.
I know.
Let him go in there and do what got him there. He ain't got to. Let him do his set list that he want to do. He already gave him the two.
You think he don't like his own songs, Kevin?
He don't like that.
I bet you he like the residuals from that thing. He'd be like,
He didn't do that when I seen him in Vegas. He showed and performed that.
No, because he knew we is the ones in Vegas. It's us 40-year-old women that are like, there goes my baby. Oh, boy, look at you. That is what we're doing, okay?
Look at you.
You don't know how good it feels to call you my man. I love you, Usher. That is what we're doing.
That is what my concert. Mel stood up the whole time.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, what about Good Kisser? Mm-hmm.
That's my personal favorite.
He talking about something else, though. He talking about the helmet.
Oh, I know.
He's talking about the helmet.
Made me want to be better. I said, I won't.
I got to step my game up.
Yeah.
You go in the mirror like, Angel, you can do more. You can last
be
longer.
The woman in there.
You can last longer.
Yes.
You can.
When he said, I done been around the world, I done kissed a lot of girls, but it's something that is true. Make me holler and I bet $1 million don't nobody kiss it like you. I said, you know what? I need my husband to sing about me like that. Come on, what'd you say?
It is a lie. All right.
How did you turn into Aaron Neville?
Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 5 more, Angel.
We're gonna slow it down, or
we got to slow it down.
Let's slow it down.
We got to slow it down.
What's the slow
He can't do There Go My Baby.
I guess we could.
He can't do Here I Stand. He can't do Confessions.
Confessions is a definite.
He got to do Confessions.
Oh, hell yeah.
He got to do Confessions.
Love in This Club?
He love in this club.
Hey,
in this club. I got Love in This Club already in there, Josh. What about
did we already
You Got It Bad? We ain't say You Got It Bad. You got it bad. When you roll along and hang up.
Oh, we gotta do Burn.
What's Burn?
Oh, yeah.
Let it burn. You see it. You said your body in the world. You could let it go. And I got it. It's stronger than the skills. Let it burn. Because there's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be all red. The whole
We ain't
stadium's gonna
got
be
no
red.
features, y'all.
He
That's
don't have
fine.
that.
We need to bring.
Did Rihanna bring out
She
anybody?
sure did it. She didn't bring herself out.
Okay.
Rihanna said.
Rihanna did not even a step touch.
I feel like that was a flex. She could have did a whole nother set with all features and kills.
And she didn't. Rihanna.
But we want to be like, oh,
vibes. She didn't bring any
Rihanna was
choreography.
pregnant.
She was like,
listen, Rihanna was pregged out.
Yeah.
And she had to work that day.
She was 100 feet in the air with that
Listen.
baby.
with that baby. What's that baby's name? Riker?
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't catch it.
Rayco? It's something with
Ray Cole.
Waco.
I said Rayco.
Texas? Rico.
Razul. What's the baby's name?
Can he do Lovers and Friends and bring out
Ramadan.
Luda?
Luda's going to take up 6 minutes with the verse.
I don't think he's bringing out
What about-
anybody. He don't need nobody.
Oh, his name's Riot. Oh, boy.
Right?
I was close. Y'all thought I was
Y'all
dumb?
don't want him to bring nobody out. He could bring out Lil Jon with, Lil Jon ain't been in the Super Bowl.
I'm good.
Nah, man. Yeah. I want Lil Jon to say.
What are you gonna see? Can I have a Crunk Juice cup?
I want Lil Jon.
Yeah.
All right, we got 5 more.
Yeah. Okay.
No, wait. We got 5 more.
Yeah.
Like 2 more.
Oh, no, we got 3 more.
Okay.
3 more.
Oh, we already did. You don't have to call, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was about to sing it really hard again.
We got in.
We got,
And we said you make me wanna, right?
Yeah.
We got you remind me.
Yep.
Oh,
What about Climax?
That 13's looking tight now,
I
though.
was looking at.
Well, we're only doing 1 minute. He probably ain't gonna do 1 minute. He's probably doing 6
Like
or
verse
7
hook.
songs. Yeah. We doing 1 minute of each.
Well, he's also. I know he's gonna bring the roller skates out. He's got to.
He's got to. There goes my baby on the skates. Ooh, girl,
Smooth.
look at you.
I like. I mean, if he want to get nasty, but I don't think they're gonna let him.
What?
A good. That's what it's made for.
That's what it's made for. Okay.
But I feel
that.
like that might be too nasty.
Who cares? They don't know what it could be. The Bible.
Isn't that one about being a supermodel? What's that song?
Superstar?
Tell
Oh,
me,
we didn't
sing
get
it.
Superstar in there.
Sing it to me.
That's Greg's favorite song.
Sing it to me.
Superstar?
You call him right now. He'll sing it to you on the phone.
Superstar. My name is Usher.
Oh yeah, I like
Something
that
about a
one.
bodyguard or
don't
something
know.
like that.
Superstar.
This is the challenge. He should come out to this
My number
with
one.
no Usher. You don't see him yet. Descendants, Spotlight. Oh my God, Usher. And he just hit this run.
Okay, Cat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He hit that run. And I was early. If he hit right there, Angel, Usher!
Do the run again.
Nah, I can't do it twice. I can't do it twice. I can't do it twice. Oh my God! That's Usher at Essence
We might
Fest.
have to go to the Super Bowl.
What'd you say?
We might have to go to the Super Bowl.
I might have to pull the trigger.
I've never been to the new Raider Stadium.
I have a girlfriend who gets there every year.
Last time me and Melissa looked at the tickets and I knew I wasn't trying. I said, listen, we got to have an experience. I want to sit 50-yard line.
Yeah,
I looked on the website.
$1,000. It's $1,000 a yard.
Josh, the thing said for prices call. Hold up.
They said, yeah, because we want to hurt your feelings face to face.
I called.
Oh, you
50,000.
You do have to call for those.
You do have to
So y'all going this
call
year?
for that. I'm gonna hit tab. Tab, get Target on the horn. Get us a box.
We will do 50 pieces of content.
Right.
I will tattoo the Target logo on my arm. Them little tattoos that is, they don't last, but
No,
it's
no,
gonna
no,
be here.
real
Get
one.
that henna.
Yeah.
Get that real.
Okay, so here I think we got 13. We got, oh my God, yeah, you don't have to call. You make me want to love in this club, nice and slow. You remind me, good kisser, confessions, you got it bad. Burn, there goes my baby. That's what it's made for. And Superstar.
That's a good time, man.
I'm going to have a good time. That was also 14. But, we'll live.
We'll live.
All right,
We'll
we'll
take
live.
that.
There you go, Usher. You're welcome. All right, real quick.
So great.
The writer's strike has to be ratified, but for all intents and purposes, they've come to an agreement. How are you feeling, Angel? Although the SAG strike's not over, but now that the writer's strike is over, I think everybody else is going to be... Actually, they just sent an email that video game strike finna start.
Yeah,
Listen,
man,
don't.
it's cooked. It's
What's
cooked.
happening with the WGA is what's happening with the WGA. I will not feel a sigh of relief until their members vote that the agreement.
You think they ain't gonna ratify?
Well, first they have to see it in writing, which is what's happening today.
Yeah.
So via conversations that the WGA had with the studios, they like the deal points. They said it was an exceptional deal, which is like, if you're going to say exceptional, that thing better be exceptional.
Yeah.
So and writers know words. So if they say exceptional, I'm like, okay.
But so let me understand the every writer is voting to accept.
Yeah, the members.
So they voted to strike. So all the writers got to read the deal and be like, okay, yeah.
I mean, some ain't gonna read it, and they'll just be like, "Get me back to work."
Because listen, I follow some writers, and they was like, look. A lot of them was like, I need to go back to work.
Yeah.
This one writer I follow was like, my dad paid all my bills this month, even the cell phone.
Jesus.
If you're writing for late night and all that stuff, you be writing throughout the summer. Like we as actors start really heavy in September, but that's because the writers were writing in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Like they take a break, but in order for it to be a show to be ready in the fall, May, June, July, August.
Not if it's a 30-minute comedy, they usually start back shooting in July, the end of July.
Right. So that means they was writing all through the summer.
Yes. Yeah. So, first so today is when I do believe they get the actual long form with all the deal points and making sure everything is there that they want to be there. Then the board votes that this is a good deal to actually send our members, because they don't want to piss their members off and be like, hey guys, we know we said it was exceptional, and this lame ass deal. And then this is what I do like, and then the union members then vote. This is what I love about the WGA. From the beginning of their strike, I feel like they've been very communicative with the members of that union.
I agree.
Which gets your solidarity a lot stronger. And also, they're required to walk a certain amount to do a certain amount of picketing. Like, that's not the case with SAG. There's no certain amount. But with WGA, they're like, clock in. We need a certain amount of hours that everybody does. So, I really hope that this is the deal that is needed for them. And I know SAG will eventually get its deal. I'm not so much worried about, like, are we ever going to get a deal? It's the win. We'll see.
Because without SAG, you can write stuff, but nobody can act in it. So I think it's going to come together. It might not be next week, but I think within a month or so, it's probably going to come together. That's my guess, if I had to guess.
I think so. I wonder what ours is going to look like. I do. Excuse me, because there's so many things that we have to kind of like reverse Uno on these people on. Yeah. So it's just all about how much we can stick to our guns. Well, let me tell you what I stick to next Evo. Okay.
And you ain't lying about it.
And I love it. Okay. We just got our shipment last week and we be getting calm and getting rest. Okay, so one thing about me at this beautiful age that I am is that I try my best to have a wellness routine that doesn't seem ridiculous, okay? I know there are people who are like, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need 12 hours of sleep to feel refreshed, right? I don't want to have all this ridiculousness. I just want to be able to wake up after a good night's sleep feeling restful. I want to be able to go through my day of meetings, of having to plan stuff, having to shoot stuff, and bring down my stress level, because it doesn't make me more creative when I'm stressed. It sure as heck don't. Well, how do I do it? I do it with Next Evo. Listen, we are out of these lazy summer days and we're now in a crazy fall schedule, and trying to get back into whatever your wellness routine is can be really difficult. But you can sleep great and stress less by upgrading your CBD. Regular CBD oil just doesn't mix with your water-based body. And Next Evo Naturals products are clinically proven to help your body absorb CBD 4 times better than your regular CBD oil. When you need to de-stress and sleep better this fall, reach for the fast-acting CBD products from Next Evo. As I've told you all before, my husband swears by, and I'm talking about for real, the Next Evo Sleep Support Complex, which combines CBD with melatonin so that you can wake up refreshed and keep your sleep schedule on track even during the first few chaotic weeks of fall. We noticed a huge difference when we ran out and he wasn't using it, and he was like, no, this is it's so helpful, because he's the type of person whose mind just starts running and rambling in the middle of the night. So this really helps him. But it's simple. With Next Evo, they absorb better, contain 100% of the CBD listed on the label, and are clinically tested and are delicious with no himpy aftertaste. And these gummies, they work fast with absorption starting in just 10 minutes. I take the Next Evo Stress CBD Complex, which combines premium CBD with ashwagandha to soothe away stress and stay calm as you get back into your routines. Get more Z's and more Zen in your life. Upgrade to better natural solutions from Next Evo Naturals. Go to nextevo.com and use promo code SK to get 25% off. That's 25% off at nextevo.com. Promo code SK. SK.
SK.
Okay, now you may not think that your credit score is a big deal, but honey, when you're dealing with a low credit score or no credit score at all, that could be a problem for your future financial goals. We're literally dealing with this with some young ladies that we are very close to, and we're like, okay, we know what we're going to have y'all do so we can help build y'all credit. And that is with Chime's Secure Credit Builder Visa Credit Card. And so many millions of people swear by it. It's just a better way to build credit. You build credit score safely with everyday purchases and online payments. Plus, there's no annual fee or credit check to get started. Okay, so I'm going to tell you some of the great features about it because it is really great to have. Okay, there's no annual fees, interest, or credit check to apply. You use it everywhere Visa cards are accepted. Visa credit cards, are accepted. Build credit using your own money. Overdraft up to $200 without fees with SpotMe.
That's good.
Yeah. When you set up a qualifying direct deposit, access over 60,000 fee-free ATMs. There's more than that's more than the top 3 national banks combined. Easily find one near you with the Chime app. Pay friends through Chime no matter what banking account they use and cash out your money fee-free. Your credit's a big deal, so build yours up with Chime. Just open a Chime checking account with a $200 qualifying direct deposit to get started. Get started with chime.com/SK.
SK.
That's chime.com/SK.
SK.
The Chime Credit Builder Visa Credit Card is issued by Stride Bank N.A., member FDIC. Chime checking account and $200 qualifying direct deposit required to apply. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees may apply. On-time payment history may have a positive impact on your credit score. Late payment may negatively impact your credit score. Results may vary.
All right.
Ooh.
So we're ratifying this week, and Angel's very happy about it.
I am. You know what? Because
Well, they are. I'm not in the WGA.
you happy too. I'm not in WGA either, but I'm
Oh,
happy.
that's what I wanted to ask you about. So I'm sorry, it jumped in.
No, get in there.
People were like, Drew Barrymore should have just waited a week and this wouldn't happen. I think the opposite is what happened. I think Drew Barrymore, Jennifer Hudson, Bill Maher, people who had planned The View or not The View, one of them.
The View.
Was it The View?
The View.
They was going to go on, and they all stopped even doing those shows. So there wasn't going to be no new shows, and I think that kept the AMTMP, if I'm not mistaken, at the table. Because remember last strike, they was like reality. These shows on their network code was just going to keep going. It was like, nah, we ain't doing that either. And them writers was on it for 146 days. How many people watching or listening could go without their main job paying them for 146 days? That's like
I'm
almost
not
half a
one of
year.
them.
He said, I am.
I could not.
Most people in America can't go up 2 or 3 paychecks without losing it.
This is the way a writer's life works and the way an actor's life works, because for most people, they don't know when their next job is. You have to like budget your life a little differently. You have to pretend as if what I got right now is supposed to last me
Right.
the whole year.
Yeah.
Which makes it very hard to budget. I also will say this. With so many things going, at the end of the day, the money is the thing that people care about most fully. And when your ad dollars are not coming in because your programming ain't what people are watching,
Bingo.
that'll make you go and sit and talk.
And that's the thing about it too. That's a good point, because the summer programming ad dollars are very low because there's like reruns, not a lot of new shows. But come September, October, November, them ad dollars are usually high. Them advertisers are not going to be paying for rerun content.
Heck
So
no.
the studio's money is going to drop even more.
Yes.
So listen, somebody in Patreon said most people in America live paycheck to paycheck. America is in debt. The country. Yeah. Remember when the pandemic started? Delta didn't last 5 days before a bailout.
Yeah.
It was like that first Thursday. They were like, oh no, you got to bail us out. I said, these companies is living paycheck to paycheck too, because they doing all them stock buybacks. They ain't got no bread. They ain't reinvesting into the business. They not holding out.
No.
Everybody getting bailed out.
Everybody.
We broke. I'm broke, nigga. Broke.
I was paycheck to paycheck until the pandemic. Like there was no time for me. The pandemic, the reason why I changed from being paycheck to paycheck was because I was able to just focus on my content and build it the way that I wanted to build. Like I was able to set up Patreon. Then I started working here. So I had other streams. But before, while I was able to make money fully and support myself as an actress, I could never get a running start to be like, all right, I got all this behind me. It'd be like, no, it's all going to catch up to you. Right now. It's all going to catch up. It's all. So while it was like, okay, we had the means to own a home. We had the means to do things for our kids, but we could never feel like if something heavy were to hit us, we would have been like.
I remember early in our marriage, I used to be like, a heavy thing was a tire. Like our budget used to be where like nothing can happen. Right. Nothing can go wrong. The car can't break. I mean, these are debilitating. We got just enough to do just enough. Forget medical. And that's why medical bills be killing people. Oh, you get sick, break a leg. If you're interested, I mean, you talking about 5,000 unexpected dollars, 10,000. The whole thing's over. I remember my dad. I'll never forget this. Me and my brother and sister had been begging my dad and mom for a Sega. Oh, Sega. When we was probably, I don't know when Sega came out, but this is when it came out. Long time ago. And I remember we were going to the PX, which is the like a
drugstore.
It's like a
general store.
Like a general store on military bases.
No tax.
No tax. So my dad was going to buy it. Remember, him and my mom was in the front seat. Me and my brother and sister in the back seat. He's just like, "That's it, Sheila. We're out the game. If we buy this for them, we're buying this for them. It's over with." And I was just like, "Damn, that's crazy."
When we
Mario Brothers.
Yes, if we could get it, that would be.
If we gonna be out the game anyway, can we go out with Duck Hunt? Okay, I mean not Duck Hunt. I'm saying Nintendo games.
Those Nintendo.
Sonic. The joke is the same. But anyway, I'm happy it's over. It's going to be over hopefully soon. Because all the riders I follow, they went out for drinks. They was like, meet us at Idlewild or wherever the bar was.
Because this is the closest that they've been.
Yes, and them folks been out there picketing.
Yeah, they're not playing. I've been picketed.
You've been picketed?
I picketed.
You had the sign?
I said, woo, woo.
You ain't put it on social media?
Woo. I still got it on my phone. I still am posting Essence photos.
You got a lot going on. You were a rap star this summer.
Yes, so they'll eventually get that. The strike will be over. I'll be like, I was out there in the streets. There was also somebody whose Instagram handle I didn't have, so that was another reason why.
Oh, can't post it. What you gonna do?
Oh.
All right.
Now I got it.
Next topic I want to talk about. I'm gonna skip down because I want to make sure we talk about this. Kerry Washington got a new book coming out, right? Called Thicker Than Water. Yeah. Just want a quick aside. She killed as Olivia Pope. Mm-hmm. Papa Pope also, there was just great times in America when Scandal was at its peak. But that's not what we're talking about. Kerry got a new book coming out, and I'm just going to let y'all listen to her find out some stuff because of what her parents had did.
Yeah. Wrapping up Scandal. Yeah. You get a text that turned your world around. What was that text?
The text was, we need to talk to you. We're not a family that has like regular serious talk, family meeting kind of stuff. So already my spidey sense was like, something's up. I texted my husband. I said, I need to go meet up with my parents. And when I got there, my dad was sitting and my mom kind of smiled at me. And I went and sat down with them. They told me that my dad is not my biological father, that I was born from a sperm donor. And I was shocked.
This music's dramatic.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Dan.
What led you to sending the text to your daughter saying, we need to talk?
Kerry had agreed to do the TV show with Dr. Gates. Skip Gates. We were very excited as parents, so this is going to be a wonderful thing. I can find out more about my heritage, he can find out, and then came the realization, oops.
They're going to do DNA tests.
Yeah, now what are we going to find out, and what is the world going to find out? And so we had to come to terms with it and go ahead and tell her that her parentage was not what she thought.
Needed to hire Olivia Pope.
Because she would have figured that out.
She would have fixed that.
Oh, so what all this told me was her people had shmoney.
What?
That's what that told me.
This is rich people black parent lies.
You didn't just sleep with a next door neighbor?
Those is regular lies.
Those are regular. Your daddy is the man you used to call Uncle Johnny. That is regular Black American lies. Okay? But you say you are from a sperm donor. You know what happens? They don't just throw the sperm at your vagina. Okay? They got to go fish up in there.
Yeah.
Get them eggs out. Put the sperm in there. Spit it.
That fishing's
Spit
not
it?
cheap.
Spit it and plop it back in you and hope
You gotta warm it up.
You warm it up and flick it back in there. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's what all I got from it. Unfortunately, I didn't get Kerry. I was like, so what your parents do?
Y'all know Mr. Rick. Mr. Rick got money too. He had a big house.
It wasn't Mr. Rick's sperm. Who is it?
What if Mr. Rick was her dad too?
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Rick.
That's why she's so little. Kirk is little too.
That's why they call him the silent generation. They was keeping, and listen, let me tell you what. You know how serious a lie is when you done forgot you lied? Mm-hmm. Carrie said, I'm going to find out who my parents, I'm going to find my genealogy. This is a great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, oops. You know what? Hey, Carrie.
Oops is so intentional.
Oops. Sit down. Let me tell you what. Before you go down to Henry Louis Gates to the PBS, let me tell you something real quick. Girl, it was a long time ago. Things were different. Things were different. That ain't your daddy. I mean, he your daddy as far as raising goes, but genealogically, that ain't your father.
It's not him.
So I wonder if she was just like, oh, well, I'm not fit to start. Like, where do you go now?
I don't know, but because it's just like, it's him, because more than likely most sperm donors, if you go into a regular sperm bank, it's anonymous. So you don't actually get the person's name unless you are using a actual donor that you know. Yeah,
I saw that on an episode of The Office when Jan had got her sperm donor from the place that Kevin went to.
Boom.
He was like, I met baby's dad. He could be.
She said it's highly discreet. She's like, oh, it's the place on such. She was like,
I love that damn show. I love it. And it's just like, do you just be like, well, this is who I am.
Her parents went,
you gonna be on that show.
Like, we only seen the reconciliation. I'm curious about the actual moment. Like Kerry Washington, probably mid-40s, I'd imagine, somewhere around 44 to 46, something like that.
Yeah, she up there.
And your parents lied to you for so long that they forgot they lied.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They were like, this little detail wasn't important because it wasn't, I don't think it was a salacious detail. I think there was probably some shame around it, whether they did IVF or artificial insemination.
Yeah.
It's not a common thing for Black people to do even now half the time. So back in the 70s, I'm sure it wasn't like, yeah, go ahead, Gertrude, go down there and get somebody's sperm that you don't know.
Gertrude.
Like, I wonder, I mean, listen, I feel like we should realize by now, this type of stuff, maybe not the artificial insemination or the sperm donor, but that's not your daddy. It happens more often than not, unfortunately.
There's Aunt Sandra's and Deborah's all up and through these great states.
Yes.
Parents be lying.
Yeah.
Do you ever lie to your kids?
I will lie, and not tell them where we're going just so they can leave me alone.
I lied to Zay. Me and Melissa lied to him one time. His cousins were moving, and we wanted to have his birthday party with them. So he's probably like 3 or 4 at the time. So we told him his birthday. Zay's birthday is August 8th, but the kids was moving on like August 3rd. So we need to have the party on August 1st. It's a Saturday before. So we told him on August 1st that this is your birthday. Yay, yay. Took him to the birthday party, took pictures, had all the fun. Wee, it's happy birthday, Zay. He don't know what the date is that today is. I think it was like 3. Because I know it was like a minute before he went to school. So then on his actual birthday on August 8th, we was just like,
hey, man,
y'all
happy
explain
Monday.
The difference between a birthday party and a birthday?
Man, hush. Today's your birthday.
Have you ever told him the story?
Yeah, we told him.
Oh, yeah. No,
or did
typically.
No, we told him. And we lied to all his cousins. We're like, oh, happy birthday, Zay. Happy birthday.
I don't understand why y'all couldn't tell him it was too different.
It's too much. Today's your birthday. Go have fun.
That was a ridiculous
We at
lie.
Family Fun Center. We got the
I mean,
moose. We got the little
It's
spinning.
often birthdays aren't celebrated on the
It
actual
don't
day, though.
matter, Josh. Today's your birthday. We want you to feel the joy. Feel the rain on your skin. It was August 1st was your birthday that year.
It was raining in Seattle.
He had a great time. We was down at the Moose. We was in the
At
little.
the Moose?
The Moose was
What's the
Rocky and
Moose?
Bullwinkle. That was the characters at the Family Fun Center down in Auburn, Washington,
Oh, okay.
Tukwila. We was spraying water on each other like, it's your birthday, Zay. We love you, man. You 4 now. He was like, thank you, Dad. And then the music started playing. Actually, his birthday's not for.
It's not for another 5 days. Yeah, no, I actually really do try not to lie to my kids. If somebody's gonna get lied to, it would be Amar though, because Amar's now very attached to me, and so when he sees I'm leaving the house, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm going with you," and I'll be like, "Mommy is just going to the store. She's coming right back. I'm getting on a plane." Okay.
I'm going to the store in New York.
Right.
It's not technically a lie. I'm going to a CVS there.
It's a
and also-
turnaround trip. The turnaround is 3 to 5 days.
Yeah. I'd be like, because I feel so bad. He gonna cry so bad. So when I'm just like, I'm coming back, and he'll still be like, but I want to go with you. And I'm like, it is a terrible store.
How old is he? 3?
4.
4?
He's very
Old
smart.
now, man.
He's going to be on PBS. My mom told me she was going to the store and I knew.
I bought every store in town. I didn't see her on any of the receipts.
She wasn't there. I be feeling so bad. That baby. He
That
be
poor
missing me.
sweet Schnookum. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to shout out the people who sent the stories from Patreon. Teresa, Cush,
Yeah,
Kenneth
Carissa.
Hall Jr., and Danelle. Danelle sent the movie. There's a Carly Russell Amazon Prime movie
The nurse
already.
that saw the toddler on the expressway. It's like that's the name
the
of
name
the title. I was like, y'all. The nurse that saw the baby on the expressway running and lost her wig in the woods was found 2 days later.
The title was so long. It literally is like the nurse that saw the baby on the highway or something like that.
It is very long, and it almost seems like the description of the movie versus the damn title. They could have just
They put
called
the
it-
log line.
Be cool. Amar's here. Amar's here.
Is he? He really is here?
Be cool.
You gotta go to the doctor.
The log line was the title because they ain't got the rights to call it the Carly Russell story yet.
They should call it The Nurse Who Lied. The Nurse Who
Nah,
Lied.
man, the nurse who saw the baby on the highway from Alabama plus Nick Saban. That's what I want the movie to be called. Why is my iPhone doing this? Also, iPhone, y'all lie about the battery life. Y'all just sit up there and lie.
iPhone completely signed me out of my Apple ID.
Man, y'all said this battery
Yesterday.
life supposed to last 15 hours. It'd be done in 15 minutes.
That new one came out this week.
The nurse that saw the baby on the highway is the actual title of the movie.
He's like, I'm not coming in here. There's
Based,
strange
this is the description.
people. Nope. Is
based on-
that the actual title? Say it again.
The nurse that saw the baby on the highway is the actual title
Oh,
of the
I was
movie.
okay. Listen, I'll be reading. Go ahead.
This is the description. Based on some true events, nursing student Marley Wilson,
Marley Wilson instead of Carly.
instead of Carly, Marley Wilson.
They are
2E.
terrible.
Marley Wilson is having problems with her boyfriend and his addiction to strippers. Period. No space. Feeling unwanted, Marley calls 911 to make up a story of being kidnapped by a man and a baby on the highway, making problems worst. Exclamation point.
Who made this? Who
I
made
kid
this?
you not. Making problems worst.
With the exclamation point.
The punctuation is off.
I need to know who made this. No. We're about to find out right now. Who made the nurse on the highway?
Making
The
problems
nurse.
worst.
It's called The Nurse Who Saw the Baby.
The nurse
Okay,
that
it
saw
came up.
the
It
baby
came- it
on the
already came up.
highway. 48 minutes. We don't need a 90-minute feature. We
It
need
is
48 minutes.
Directed by Alvin Gray. I can't wait to see your work, sir. And who was it written by? That's what we need to find out.
The nurse that saw the baby on the highway.
Oh yeah.
They got her eating Cheez-Its in this picture.
The movie poster is great. There is a toilet paper there's toilet paper. There's the bags of is it Post-it notes?
It's on Amazon Prime.
It
Y'all,
has
who's
a
asking?
like this movie poster is all over the place.
Let me see this. I didn't see it.
Wait a minute. The thing that I'm having an issue with is that I don't see the writer.
Is it on IMDb?
Oh hell yeah! This is official.
2023.
This is what's crazy.
Oh, it's in blood. The title is in blood. An
But
Alvin Gray movie.
you're not understanding.
We need to watch this as a unit.
There is no written by credit.
Because who? Who wants to put that out?
I feel like they just improvised the whole thing.
It was during the strike. They didn't want to get in trouble.
Sealed. A dark-colored bathrobe, a roll of toilet paper, and other items belonging to the business.
Is this the trailer?
They got her going into Target buying Cheez-Its.
Where she ate snacks that
That's
found
quality.
in her car when officers arrived, and say her internet search history over the last month are, quote, relevant to this case.
They going to Target for real.
Oh, they didn't get no permits.
They didn't get no permits.
They just walked up in there and shot this.
Amber Alert was searched. On July
Listen to the music.
At 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, a search for the movie taken.
They got Cheez-Its in every other shot.
Cheez-Its.
Product placement.
Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its. This music is hilarious.
Not the music.
Please, we
It's a
need to
horror.
watch this.
There's a reporter that's like, the police were onto her when they found that she paused her HelloFresh subscription just a week before she ran away.
Nice.
And that's one of the great things about HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit, is that you can get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients delivered right to your doorstep. And not only that, just in case you do decide to skip town, you can pause your subscription to HelloFresh whenever you want to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Skip trips to the grocery store, unlike Carly getting Cheez-Its. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy and fun. Oh, you know, we love HelloFresh in the Tanksley household because it handles all the meal planning. And I ain't got to go nowhere. The food come to me, okay, because I'm a queen. That's the way I like it. And they do all the hard part, and I get to take all of the credit, okay? When it comes to options, honestly, more is more. That's why HelloFresh menu includes 40 recipes and over 100 add-on items to choose from each week. A busy fall schedule doesn't always leave you with time to spare. And with HelloFresh, you don't need to spend all evening in the kitchen to whip up a wholesome meal. With their quick and easy recipes and 15-minute meals, you can get a tasty dinner on the table in less time than it takes to get takeout or delivery. Y'all already know, I be cooking HelloFresh every night. My husband just finished off this risotto that I fixed actually for the kids. Added some shrimp to it. It had zucchini.
The pot. He couldn't even put it in a plate.
Oh, that was a whole nother meal. This man be losing his mind.
Pot, Angel.
That risotto though, it had sun-dried tomatoes, fresh tomatoes that I roasted with zucchini. It had fresh garlic. It was so good. I ain't even gonna lie. I wish y'all could have tasted it. Well, you could if you get your HelloFresh. A new season calls for new meals, and HelloFresh has a fresh fall lineup of delicious dinners and more to choose from. Take your pick from 40 weekly recipes that suit your lifestyle, from veggie to family-friendly to fit and wholesome. HelloFresh is more than just dinners. You can stock your fridge with easy breakfasts, quick lunch, and fresh snacks. Just shop HelloFresh Market and add any of these tasty, time-saving solutions to your weekly box. When you get HelloFresh, you know you're getting top-notch produce since it travels from the farm to your door in less than 7 days. Go to HelloFresh.com/50SK
50SK.
and use code 50SK
50SK.
for 50% off plus 15% off the next 2 months. Again, let's go to HelloFresh.com/50SK
50SK.
and use code 50SK
50SK.
for 50% off plus 15% off the next 2 months. It's HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
All right, moving on. As the mother of 4, Angel, I'm very curious what you think about this viral TikTok about kids that this teacher made.
They be stupid.
Can we please talk about it? Let's take a moment to discuss. Let's take a moment to debrief. Let's take a moment to unpack. So I'm not really understanding why they're not telling y'all. Like, we all know that the world is behind, like, you know, globally, like, you know, because of the pandemic and stuff. But I don't understand why they're not stressing to y'all how bad it is. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but these kids are... I'm going to just say this. I teach 7th grade. They are still performing on the 4th grade level. I don't care how you flip it, turn it, swing it, swindle it. they still performing on a 4th grade level. Ain't nobody talking about how they just keep moving, passing them on. They just keep passing them on, 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 passing them on. I can put as many zeros in this grade book as I want to. They gonna move that child to the 8th grade next year. Ain't nobody talking about that. Why they not talking about that? Why they not telling y'all that y'all... And why don't y'all know that y'all kids not performing on their grade level? Why y'all don't know this? Why y'all don't know? Talk about it. Let's unpack. Because y'all be quick to talk about, oh, the teacher this, the teacher this, the teacher. It's your job, baby. I just got here 30 days ago. She was performing on the 4th grade level since 4th grade.
Not the pencil tap.
Let's talk about it.
Funny.
You the teacher. You supposed to be, again, she's been on the 4th grade level since the 4th grade. We in 7th grade now, so you let this child go 3 years and you never knew that your child was still in the 4th grade, ain't never left the... Hang it up, flat screen. And 4th graders being nice. I still have kids performing on grade K, 1, 2, and 3rd grade levels. I could probably count on one hand how many kids are actually performing on their grade level. So just imagine, you don't know that your child been on the 2nd grade level since the 2nd grade, and they now in the 7th or 8th grade? Are you joking right now? Somebody, our future leaders, our future doctors, our future nurses.
Somebody in Patreon said the baby is the mama.
The baby is the mama.
Shout out Jessica Bethel, who submitted this story in Patreon. Listen, I'm certain he's not lying about what he's seeing.
I believe it.
I'm going to tell you is for me in my house, my baby's just performing.
Period.
Because she be on them. Melissa be on them. Listen, in our community, and I mean like the community of friends, not necessarily the black community, the community I grew up with, we was embarrassed if our kids couldn't read when they went to school. Like we was sending our kids to kindergarten reading.
Oh no, I started mine from scratch.
You let them go in?
You said let them do what they do.
You starting from scratch.
You let the teachers see
what y'all can do.
We used to have, I remember Joe used to have a real speech impediment. If you watch his old videos, he used to be beat the boy to be and I remember the speech therapist told us we need to buy this app. This app was $50 at the time. When we were talking about earlier, we can't have nothing go wrong. That $50 was not planned. This is when we were living in LA. Melissa, I'm talking about, burnt a hole in that app to make sure that baby learned to talk good.
She said, you gonna get these letters in your mouth.
Listen.
Every cent worth.
Every cent worth. Now, I worked in daycare and I worked with school-age kids. You can tell almost instantly if that parent is active in their schoolwork or really active in their life. A lot of times, them parents in my daycare, they was letting the school and the daycare raise the baby. They wasn't really taking too much a part of, raising the baby. And then you have parents coming in fussing and fighting with you because their kid is acting up. You mad at me? Your kid was bad from birth.
Bad for how you raised them. Listen, what's a polypeptide? What's a monosaccharidide or whatever, however you pronounce it? That was me at 12 midnight.
Last night?
Doing honors biology.
Late in the midnight hour?
Me and my son was studying for his test. Honors biology.
Getting that AP credit?
Oh, come on.
He ain't in 9th grade, ain't he?
He's in 9th grade.
He's doing honors bio?
Honors biology. I know the hierarchy of life is biosphere, okay? Then you come to ecosystem. Then you come to community, population, organism, organ systems, tissue. Organelles, and then cells.
Pups.
We was up in there. I know what a protein is, like the scientific, what it is.
What is it?
It is, okay, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you what it
Tell
looks
me
like.
what it is.
Across the atom, it is NCC. Okay,
right.
So nitrogen, carbon. In that middle carbon, you got an R up at the top. Don't know what that stands for. H at the bottom, hydrogen.
Okay.
Off of this C, you got an oxygen up here and then an oxygen hydrogen over here. And off of this N, you got a hydrogen.
Okay. That's Black Mama with biochemistry.
Aminos.
I want you to teach, by the way. Y'all don't know about the protein? Oxygen, hydrogen. I remember if you taught me like this.
My son was crying. His confidence wasn't there. I said, let me tell you what I need you to do. I need you to take them tears and throw them away.
Let me tell you what.
I need you to tap into your confidence right now because it's too late.
Black mamas.
Huh? And then this morning when I was quizzing them, and I was off of what I can remember, we was killing it.
That's what I'm talking about.
But this is why my kids are in private school, because I tutored in LAUSD, was tutoring a girl in the 7th grade who still didn't know how to count money.
Lord.
Dang.
And what happens is that these overpopulated schools, the teachers got two type of kids they can focus on. The ones that are exceptional and the ones that are a pain in their ass. So everybody in the middle gets a loss.
I was the latter. I was a bad kid.
Were you?
I was just annoying in the classroom, man.
Joshua
I was just seeking attention, man. I was a single child, man.
You were attention
I
seeking?
am so disappointed.
I didn't know you was bad. You had silver caps.
I made the class up. They gave me so much attention not detention. We did line time back then, but then it was like, skin cancer. So like I never served all of my line time.
You had jail?
Bro, I had hours on the board, man.
Josh was in Gen Pop.
Oh man.
Line time.
Man, all my kids would walk by, not my kids. All the kids in the class would walk by me. They're all having fun on the swing set. I'd just stand on that line just like this.
Josh was locked up.
Oh man.
What's line time?
You literally had to stand on the parking lot line.
Oh my God. They said, you acting up, stand over here. They were hazing the kids.
Josh was in locked up a bribe.
Think about
recess. It cut into so much of my time I barely got to eat lunch because on lunch they made you go out there too.
Wait, you had to stand in line before you could eat?
Yes.
Were they racially profiling you?
Was
there a lot of Mexicanos?
Absolutely not.
Oh, they were racially profiling. You weren't
It was
acting
a
bad.
private Christian school, man.
They made
They're
you
like
think you were
Mexicans
acting
aren't
bad.
Christians, they're Catholics. Get on that line.
JoJo goes to a Catholic school. Let me tell you what, Melissa and I is Jesus only.
Listen.
And they said we start with
Mother
a prayer.
Mary, she's there.
You know what I'm saying? But she's the hierarchy is different.
Adjacent.
When I tell you went to the school meeting, every meeting starts off with a prayer. Right? And after the prayer, we say amen.
Amen.
Because we black and we love them.
They do.
Everybody else in the thing did this. Joe did this.
They do.
I say, what is this?
The Mexicans do that. Espiritu Santo. They come across.
I said,
that's
Joe,
the Holy Spirit.
Joe, what you know about this here? You speak in tongues right now and cancel it out. I want you to have.
He got his rosary. He's doing his penance. He's counting. Yeah. So I'm not surprised that these children ain't doing that well. Listen, parents are. Okay, there are some parents who don't care.
That was a whole debate on Twitter, by the way.
There's some.
Yeah.
Of course. A lot of parents are already stretched thin because we can't afford to live nowhere. We just trying.
Just trying to make it.
We just trying to make it. And I recall growing up, my mama didn't help me with crap.
That was the thing. Did y'all parents help you with homework? My parents, never.
Once in a while.
I mean, I was an outstanding pupil.
Yes, you were.
Why do I do that right when I need to prove a point?
Come on. I was the smartest.
I do good my schoolwork. Yes, me do good. I get C+.
I was the most smart of my class.
The most smart boy. I do good. A plus B equals 1. I remember my mom lied though. She said for every A I'm gonna give you $5, every B I'm gonna give you $2. I got straight A's. When that day comes, she was like, you know what I'm saying? Time's tough right now.
Amen,
you need to get good grades on your own. You shouldn't have to get paid to get it. You offered this.
The little turn into a black mom little thing I did, talking to the phone. My mama used to say, no cats, dogs, or frogs.
What is that?
C, D's, or F's.
Oh.
She was like, we only get apples and bananas. That was my tutoring lesson from my mother.
My motivation was C's get degrees because
well, that's great.
An A would be, listen, man, that was probably like Spanish 101 or something like that.
That man said I got an A in Spanish.
Killed it.
What was your GPA coming out of high school, Josh?
Oh, like 2.8, 2.7.
Josh, who are you?
Didn't care, man.
Who are you?
I did not. I hated school.
I should have checked his transcript for your plaque.
I hated it. No. College though, I was like 3.7.
Okay.
No, I was cool in college because I was paying for it.
Oh,
Josh, now
I see that money out.
I'm tapping in.
The stakes is up.
2.8. I make my eyes fall at
And the
you.
reason why it was 2.8 because 2.5 I got to play ball.
Oh,
wow.
so you were like, let me
He went to BS High.
No, I was getting cool C's and some B's for sure.
My mother, I wouldn't have had a life. If I would have, I remember, got in big trouble, okay? I had 0 period. My girlfriend Devin would pick me up. We would go, so 0 period, it's before first period. A lot of people didn't take the class. But then I'd be hungry and I would be like, take me to McDonald's. So then I would be late to my 0 period.
Yeah.
My teacher would mark me absent.
Oh.
My mother didn't notice that I had been marked absent 27 times. But you know who told on me? My sister Daisy. And she wasn't even living in the house at the time. She was a grown-ass woman with kids.
Hating.
She said, what are all these absences for? And it was a midterm, and I think I still had a C, but I was like, I'll bring it up to A. I know what the hell I'm doing.
Right. You pass
And my
that
mother-
test, that's the way.
Josh, you don't know 2.8.
Right, and my mother, that
Man,
was
don't do this again.
I told my mother, I was like, I just have some assignments that she hasn't graded yet, move up. And so she was cool with it because that's all, I always made A's and B's.
Yeah.
When she saw that dag on 27 absences, I had to throw my poor girlfriend Devin under the bus. I said, Devin be getting me to school late. I didn't
Angel,
say
you
that it was.
snitched.
Well, and I lied because, she was getting me to school late, but it was mainly because I was asking to go to McDonald's. So my mom
Devin,
was like,
get me to school late. What you want me to do?
Devin was like, she said, your mom is mad at me. I was like, that's fine.
Don't worry about that. Look at me.
Yeah.
I needed to do this. You'll understand.
She's not going to be able to do nothing to you because you're not her child. She'll do something to me.
Were
you
y'all
have to
still
take a
cool?
step. Yeah, she was a little upset, but yeah, we still cool now.
Hilarious.
We still cool now. But I was like, oh yeah, I threw you under the bus. Didn't even tell the whole story. I needed to save myself. Okay?
Let me tell you what, Mama. Look into my eyes. It was Devin.
Oh yeah.
I said, Devin, we can't be doing this. McDonald's again?
Under that bus so fast. I said, Devin, she be doing stuff. We get there late, and the teacher count me late. What am I supposed to do? I'm not driving. I have to follow the driver.
Hilarious. I had a 3.4 in high school and a 3.5 in college.
Wow.
I remember I had A's and B. I got a C twice in high school. I got a C in geometry. Them isosceles was tearing my behind in half.
Geometry is some bull crap, but I skipped geometry, so I didn't really have to worry about it.
I did extra credit to bring it up to a C.
Oh God!
And let me tell you what beat the brakes off me: chemistry.
Really?
I cheated my way to a C.
That's how algebra was. Algebra 2.
I'm gonna tell you what it is for me. If Josiah's like this worse, I'm gonna tell you something about kids. Kids will get part of your personality turned to the max. If I don't see the value in it, I'd be like, "This is dumb."
What's the point?
I was in chemistry
in high
like
school, man.
I'm not gonna be making meth later in life.
I loved chemistry.
Oh, Angel, I couldn't.
I hated English.
Oh, I love English. Oh, I could talk my way into a great answer. Math and chemistry, the answer is correct or it ain't. English, I'm like, so what'd you do? Therefore, thouist.
I need I'm a black or white. So why is my sentence that I wrote not the way you want it? Oh, so I had to say well instead of good? But both of them, you know the meaning.
No,
I killed in English.
I was good at U.S. history because they weren't giving us all the information. There was limited information. I was like, there's got to be more to this country than this. Sure enough. Slavery.
You were like,
Sure
wait,
enough.
what? There was a slave?
Chemistry, boy,
All the science.
I
ions,
hated it.
sodium chloride,
I hated it.
the periodic table. It was a...
I would cliff note every single book we had to read in English. If there was a movie out about it, I'd watch the movie.
Oh,
but what I
man.
wasn't doing was reading the book.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't. Too many words.
Self-teach, like having to go home and read and stuff, I was out.
Oh, yeah. I did all my homework on the bus. I never sat down and pulled my thing out like 3 + 8. I mean, obviously that's later in life. But if it couldn't be done at lunch or on the bus, on the way to school...
I didn't mind. I do homework anyway. It's just anytime it had to do with a lot of reading. I would fall asleep if we had to read in class. This is as a high schooler.
So you've been who you are for a long time.
Oh my God, today. And they'd be like, Angel, I'd be like, the words are making my eyes go cross. I don't know what else.
But you went in that library hunching yourself, reading that smut.
Oh,
you
no,
was
that's
away.
easy. The
Now
words is bigger. The size
public
of the
library
words is
reading
bigger
smut.
and the words is smaller.
Reading smut.
And they get to the point faster.
Dewey Decimal System.
Shakespeare take a long ass time with weird
God.
names before you get to the point. Smut,
Grapes of Wrath.
We know
How
what's
about the
going on.
audiobook.
every single. Listen, I wish there were more
that was
audiobooks
back when they
I
were
was
on
coming around.
tapes.
Come on. But yeah, no, I would get a movie. I would. What's that? Great Gatsby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where's the movie?
Of Mice
With
and
Leo?
Men.
Oh yes.
With Leo?
What, I
No,
think
that
there
one
was
wasn't
one
ours.
I was
before
gonna
that.
say, I don't think I was
No,
good
you had the
representation
other
of the
one.
book.
I didn't learn how to read good until my grad school. That first read and write good. That first grad school, I was like, whoo,
No, I was
Jesus.
not responsible as
didn't learn how
a
to
student
read
until
good.
college.
I did. I couldn't comprehend. I would have to read the passage. Just as I should have known I was
Hilarious.
dyslexic. I had to read the passage 3 times over to know what the hell I read.
Oh wow.
Who wants to do that? Not
Nobody
me.
does. All right, Patreon, I want y'all to know, when I put the thing on Monday morning, you guys can add to the docket for the whole week. When I go back to the bonus, I go back to that same thing. So the docket on Monday morning, that post at 6 a.m., y'all put that in there. I
Can you
check it
pin?
all week.
Can you pin on Patreon?
You can't pin.
Oh, that'd be cool if you could pin for the week.
So y'all don't have to worry about it. You don't have to DM. Just put it in there anytime you see a story. From if it didn't get covered in here, throw it in there up until the time we get the bonus. And then once the bonus is over, then just save it till the next Monday. And then we're going to cover it next Monday. All right. We love y'all, man. Make sure y'all kids study so they don't get 2.8s.
Yeah, man. Don't
in
get
high school. Line time.
Let 'em
This
get-
convicted
Line time's
criminal.
Get
Also, they
3.7s.
they're getting the kids ready for jail, putting them in jail during
Absolutely.
recess.
It's prison. It
Prisoners-
is preschool to
While
prison
everybody's having
pipeline.
fun
That's
around
what it is. But look what God did to you, Josh.
Mama.
From line time, and you made it out of there, and you flourished. The devil thought he had
I'm
you.
looking at a 4.0 young man.
I'm
right
looking
here.
at, see, they just didn't see what happens is you got talented people all up in there.
Really, guys?
Y'all so busy worried about he be talking.
They were racially
They racial profiled that
profiling
baby.
this brown child, and made him feel as though he behaved poorly when he wasn't. He was just a great personality, bringing joy.
And that's what it
That's all
was.
I
They
wanted to
wasn't
be.
talented. He needed to go to a magnet school or a performing arts school with the camera. You could have been clicking, but you was in jail in recess.
Standing on the line. Line
Time. Josh was a hardened criminal. They would give him cigarette boxes for fruit snacks.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Tattoo
out here
on his
trading.
neck. Tear underneath his eye.
If you want fruit snacks, you got to go through Josh. He controls fruit snacks on the yard, man.
You want the mixed berries?
Josh
got him.
Josh got him.
Josh got more line time than fun time.
No,
All he
Fridays
knows
he
is the
got-
line.
He got Pop-Tarts.
I didn't see recess for like a year.
Josh saw
when
merry-go-round.
That's terrible.
fourth grade was a blur, man.
That's so terrible.
I didn't see recess for a year.
He's like, man, he just went straight to the line. He's like, I already know
awful,
what it
man.
is.
All right, we're about to transmute over to the Ball of the Beautiful and talk about why Cody kept saying transmute in that episode. We love y'all. God bless y'all. God keep you. Bonus episode is Thursday at 9:15 a.m.
9:15.
And also Patreon tomorrow. We shooting. I saw this on the internet. 9 o'clock. All right, it's a busy week. All right, God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the conference.
Goodbye.
Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Yeah. Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Yeah. Here's another banger for you. Here's another banger for you. With my boy Kev on stage. And that chick Angel.